Hello there. Good morning. Welcome you all to the Prog Monster. My name is Murph and I am the host of this show. So, we are here to do an episode from the series we are running for the month of March, which is my 31 favorite rock live albums, or just live albums if you prefer. This is day number 22 as we continue our journey upward to number one spot. And the album I've chose today is this one, Supertramp's Live in Paris. So this is a band I've been following now for 47 years. There really hasn't been a time period for them that's been very long where I wasn't listening to them, other than in the 90s when I was kind of away from a lot of music and not really listening to much rock music at all. And the stuff I was listening was only some half a dozen albums that I had, and that wasn't one of them. But so I've been listening to these guys for a long time, and I love them quite a bit. This particular set here, I could have just got the 2 CD collection, but there was one that was available that also had a DVD attached. We won't be talking about the DVDs. This is basically live albums, but this did have a DVD with some bonus material on it as well. But the 2 CD collection, some really good stuff. Probably, one of the best collection of songs by a band that I own. Sorry, I sometimes get in this slumping mode. But I do like this one quite a bit. So the first disc has School, which is, to me, almost one of the poster childs for this band. There's a couple of songs that come to mind immediately when I think of this band. School is definitely one of them. Ain't Nobody But Me is next. The logical song is the other song that comes to mind when I think of this band, and it's the third track in here. Goodbye Stranger and Breakfast in America, really strong tracks as well from that Breakfast in America album, which was the first one that I owned. And Bloody Well Right is the other big song off of, for me, the other big song off Crime of the Century. So those two albums pretty much dominating this first disc. From now on, Child of Vision, even in the quietest moments. So even in the quietest moments is one of my favorite Supertramp songs, but it always makes me cry. I cannot listen to it without it making me sad and cry. So I try to avoid it where it's possible. And then there's another track at the end called You Started Laughing When I Heard You in My Arms, when I held you in my arms. That's a decent enough track, but it's not as memorable as some of the others. So the second side of the album, disc number 2, a soapbox opera, decent song. Asylum, of course, another great track off Crime of the Century. Downstream, I like this. Give a Little Bit. It's a kind of a catchy, up-tempo kind of song for them. The live version is quite good as well. And then you have, of course, Dreamer and Rudy. Rudy, I've never was a huge favorite. It's not one of my most favorite Supertramp songs. It's a decent enough song, but Dreamer is, of course, a big hit for them and a well-known track. Take the Long Way Home. This may be the best, or one of the 2 or 3 best songs on Breakfast in America. Another Man's Woman's it's kind of a different song for them. It's I don't know how to describe this song, but I find it catchy. I like the kind of darker vocal parts on this one. Fool's Overture, great tune, just fantastic overall song. And then you have Two of Us, and ends up with Crime of the Century. So this is a stacked album with a lot of their great hits performed live. And as much as I like that, and I love it quite a bit, the live DVD is also fantastic as well. So you get a little bit of both. I sometimes, when I feel like watching a concert, this is one of the ones that I always go to. So Supertramp, Live in Paris, double CD, and also a DVD involved this one as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please hit the like and subscribe. That's much appreciated. If you want to make any comments about Supertramp or about the song selection or about the album or about the DVD, you can do that in the comment section below. So we'll see you all tomorrow with another episode of my 31 favorite live albums. Take care and have a good one. Goodbye.